our next cruise, which we actually featured as a hot pick on Tuesday, and the response has been amazing. I'm not surprised. It's with Princess Cruises. We've got a price of $899. So let's give you a little taster of what life's going to be on board. And this is on board the Emerald Princess, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, ship that was launched in 2007, so still quite a modern ship, 113,000 tonnes, so she's a mid-size, and 3,000 guests, so you're going to have plenty of chance to make friends, but also plenty of space for you to enjoy. And the thing with Princess, of course, is that it's all about a traditional cruise experience with high standards of service, but an experience which you can shape. So they have the anytime dining, where you can decide what time you eat. You've got the movies under the stars, which Princess introduced, where you can watch films every night under the stars and with popcorn brought out to you. They've got great things that they've innovated with. Their award-winning entertainment, which is normally standing room only. The shows are so good, even though the theatres are huge. They do the big ships tour, where you can go down to the engine room and go up onto the bridge.
That is exciting, yeah, I've done
really
that.
Great. And the chef's table, where you can, with 12 other guests, you can have a chef cook just for you. Brilliant.
And to get this, you know, this calibre of cruise for under £900, this is why it's selling so quickly. And it's from Southampton, so for those of you that don't like flying, don't want to waste it down a plane or whatever, straight from Southampton. And let's show you where you're going to be cruising to. So you can pack as much luggage as you like.
Yep, you can do, and then you've got a relaxing day at sea. Then you go to that 25-degree heat of Barcelona. I've already talked about that, so I won't say much else, but we're going to go to Ajaccio next, Napoleon Bonaparte's house, or old island, and that also we've covered. And then Rome. So again, you're always some wonderful big hitters around the Mediterranean that we've already talked about. From there, we're then going to a port that we haven't featured this show yet, Livorno, and this is your chance to go out to either Florence or Pisa. Livorno itself is known as Little Venice, and it's very walkable, pretty bars, and you can also cruise along the Royal Canals. But of course, Florence is a big thing here. You're seeing pictures of the Ponte Vecchio Bridge with all the jewellery sellers. It's known for its artwork, its beautiful buildings, its picturesque and stunning sculptures everywhere you look, including Michelangelo's David, Botticelli's Birth of Venus. That's what we're talking about here with Venice. It's a Renaissance masterpiece. However, the other thing you can go and do, which most people love to go and do, of course, is Pisa.
Yeah, so I had to do it, Keith. I just, I just needed to know.
Did you get the photo where you pretend you're holding up the tower?
Of course, yeah.
Well, it's great. It's a Tuscan treasure, as we like to say. It's not just the Leaning Tower. There's loads of magical architecture all around Pisa for you to enjoy. And you get a chance as well, when you do these tours quite often, depending on which one you do, to explore the Tuscan countryside, because Tuscany is really, really gorgeous. Lots of medieval hill towns that look like they've been caught in a time warp. So it's a magical area which you can explore. It's not just Pisa, but of course that Leaning Tower is such an iconic thing to do.
You've got to do it. It feels so good when you get to the top. Where next, in Keith?
Yeah, Genoa, which is on the northwestern coast of Italy. It's an ancient maritime city, the birthplace of Christopher Columbus. It's also the birthplace of pesto and focaccia. So if you're a foodie like me, get involved with that. It's gorgeous. It's got an amazing, it's called the Market Square of the Mediterranean, and the harbour area is just magical. It's got one of the biggest aquariums in the world, which is so stunning. I would definitely go and do it. It's got 71 tanks, over 10,000 specimens in there. For me, it's all about the Bigo lift, which takes you rotating. It's a rotating lift that goes up skywards and gives you panoramic views of the city. It also gives you amazing views of the great cathedral, which is very famous, San Lorenzo, and these 16 forts that go around these walls. It's got the longest medieval walls in the whole of Italy.
Really?
Because it was basically a maritime bastion of power. And it really is a spectacular thing to see, particularly from the air. So do the Bigo lift and you can enjoy all that. Great shopping, all the locals walking their dogs, enjoying themselves. It all happens. It's lovely.
And then, somewhere we have been to, Monte Carlo. I did like Monte Carlo, okay.
Well, you would do. It's all about the glamour. It's all about the panaz, Sean. It's all about you there. And, you know, it's about the rich and the famous.
I saw so many amazing cars there, okay.
Well, you do. Yeah. You just wait outside the casino here, which and you'll see the Ferraris. You'll see, you know, various cars that I own brought up there while I'm gambling inside. You know, you've got boutiques offering the latest fashions. You've got amazing cafes. You've got this wonderful, vibrant nightlife. You're seeing there with the fountains. You've also got the history going back with, of course, Grace Monaco and the Grimaldi family. From here you can head out to Cannes, St Paul's de Vence, but of course the harbour as well is magical. You've got multi-million-pound yachts sitting there which you're just going to look up and gawp at. It's your chance to see how the other half live.
Yeah, it really is.
Get a cocktail in the casino as well.
Yeah, I went to the casino. Didn't spend much, but I just loved it, you know.
Oh, you just want to sit there, don't you, and pretend you're Bond.
Yeah, and take in the atmosphere. Relaxing at sea, then over to Gibraltar, isn't it?
Yeah, affectionately known as Gib or the Rock. It's a slice of Britain, road, 300 miles, through to the Mediterranean. You can see it here. It's a strategic marvel, a towering rock. It's got the wonderful apes that you can go and see on the top. That isn't a picture of me. Many people have got confused. That is actually one of the apes. And they're a bit cheeky, so, you know, make sure you keep your things on you as you go up there. You can do a taxi up there or take the sky ride up. You've got the ancient siege tunnels to explore. But, of course, it's a duty-free paradise. And you're going to see bobbies looking like they're in the UK, red pillar boxes, Marks and Spencer's, great pub food. Oh, it's like how you want England to be.
And the great thing is, because we're cruising back to Southampton, you can buy things, of course, and, do a fair bit of shopping.
You'll see, as you walk down there, all the shops offering you bargain prices on gin, and Simone would have liked it. You know, big bottles of gin and stuff, and it's great.
And then, of course, a final couple of days at sea and back to Southampton. Just wanted to show you the Emerald Princess one final time. As I said, the demand for this has been incredible at this price of $899. This is for 2 weeks on board this stunning ship, up to $285 on-board spend as well. So, yeah, if you're going to get some spending money.
And with Princess, you've got the Piazza, which is that wonderful Roman central area, like a Roman town, where everything happens. It's really good fun.
And just to let you know, by the way, that's the best price, the 30th of September, $899. But we have got really good prices in July and September as well. And just to highlight the prices for Ocean View and Balcony as well. Excursion-wise, well, excursions are a big part of any cruise. We want you to make the most of the ports and the countries you're visiting, and you can save up to 60% on excursions by booking them directly through Planet Cruise there. planetcruise.co.uk/TV, of course.